What's going on YouTube? Official Keith here, and today we're going to talk about the Canon M50 and my go-to lens, which is the Sigma 16mm lens. Now, before we go any further, thank you for watching my videos. If you decide to subscribe to the channel, please click on that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. Now, with this camera, it does come with the kit lens, which I think the kit lens is an excellent lens to get started with. As with most cameras, or most cameras that come with kits, beginner kits, starter kits, whatever you want to call them, the kit lens is not a slouch at all. And I've seen lots of people be creative with those kit lens. So no shade to the kit lens at all. But there will be a point if you dive deep into the photography game, there will be a point where you're gonna want to expand your lens, and this Sigma lens is really where it's at, folks. This is a 16mm lens. There's no it's a fixed focal length, so you can't, if you want to get closer, far away, or whatever, you'll have to move backwards and forwards. But the thing that I like most about this lens is just how I don't know, to me it just makes a lot of my work just pop. Whether I'm shooting video or taking stills, it just pops. And as you can see here, you can kind of see the size of how that looks. And it does add a little bit of weight. Don't mind this. I have this on my GorillaPod because I use this camera and this lens combination for Zoom meetings, and people always ask me, how did you get your video so crisp? And this is how it's done, but that's a whole nother video. But going with the Canon M50, first and foremost, it's a great value for what you can accomplish with it, and you can accomplish a lot of things, especially if you're editing your photos after you take them. There's a lot of Canon science in here, of course. Pulling that screen out is always a plus with Canon cameras, but outside of the screen, this lens here, I think, like I said, this is a perfect combination. If you are considering getting the Canon M50 Mark II, there are some videos that are out there that compare the two. I know one of my favorite photography YouTubers, Sagi from Tech Gear Talk, I'll throw his link down below. He talks about the differences and what he likes and what he doesn't like. But just going with this, with the original M50, and you going with this, I think it's just a great combination to have. I'm sorry I don't have any samples right now. The next time I shoot a video similar to this, I will have samples. But I'll tell you this: when you go into these types of lenses, you're going to spend a little bit of money. But when you're trying to turn your investment into a gain, then sometimes you have to do that. You have to sit there and you have to spend a little bit of money to make some money, I guess. So I'm just saying all of this to say that if you are considering getting an M50 or even the M50 Mark II, definitely consider getting the Sigma lens. They actually have 3 lenses for the M mount, as far as I know. There's the 16, which is what I have. There's the 30, and I believe the last one is a 56. So there's 3 different ones. If you get all 3 together, I think they'll run you a little bit over $1,100. But from time to time, you can find these lenses pre-owned if you go to like a local camera shop. And I'm not gonna even lie, my other lens. Let me grab my other lens. I'm gonna show you something here real quick. Okay, so this is my 18-135, and this is a lens that I used to use with my 200D, or for here in America it's the SL2. But I use this lens with that camera, and now I use it with my M50. I believe the last time I checked this lens, it was I want to say on average 149 used. I got this lens at a pawn shop. Folks, I'm gonna tell you right now, do not discount the pawn shops, because a lot of times people are distressed with having to pay bills or whatever, and they're just a little bit short on cash, so they have to take their stuff to the pawn shop to pawn. But oftentimes they will not get it back. They will just leave it there. So this particular pawn shop had an influx of lenses at the time, and they were just trying to get rid of these things. They let me walk out of their tax, title, and license for $47 for this, and I was just like, thanks. And when I got this lens, I didn't even know, like, I really still wasn't heavily into camera lenses. I was just like, oh, okay, I want another lens so I can have a different option. Oh, that's the dog barking. I just wanted another lens to have a different option, and this thing, like I said, on average goes for $150. I got it for $47, and with the Viltrox adapter, it easily goes onto this camera right here. So it just gives you another option if you need to take some pictures from a distance. You'll have a pretty good distance with this one. Has automatic focus, has built-in stabilizer, which I hope Canon, or not even Canon really, I hope that, actually, yeah, I do hope that Canon has a firmware update for the original M50s. I doubt that it'll come, but I hope they have a firmware update where it'll help with cameras that don't have image stabilization. I know it's a tall order, but I hope that they come up with something like that. But I'm saying all this to say, you could possibly get this at a cheaper price than what it's listed for. Don't knock the pawn shops. Definitely check out the camera shops, but also check out the pawn shops too, because they'll have diamonds in the rough in there and you won't even know it. So definitely check that out. But I just wanted to drop this video, like I said, just to showcase mainly just this lens that I use with the M50. I know I wanted to go with an R series or an RP, but for now, because the RP or the R line in general is just way out of my, not only out of my league right now, but it's way outside my pocketbook. So I'll use what I have and do the best that I can and continue to learn. So I hope y'all all have a good day today. And if you have a camera of any type, whether it be something like this, whether it be a point and shoot, whether it be the camera that you use on your phone, take pride in your pictures, take pride in the videos that you shoot, and just know that if you're happy with it, then it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. You do a good job, you feel good about it, then it's all good. And until next time, we will see y'all later. Y'all have a good Tuesday. Holla.